October 30th, 1974. Kinshasa, Zaire. The rumble in the jungle. Muhammad Ali vs. George Foreman. The entire world is watching. Foreman is 25 years old. Undefeated. 40 victories. 37 knockouts. They call him the most powerful puncher in boxing history. Ali is 32. Past his prime. Everyone says this is suicide. Sports Illustrated predicts Ali will be seriously injured. His own trainer begs him not to take the fight. But Ali has something Foreman does not understand. Something he learned when he converted to Islam 10 years earlier. A concept that would define not just this bout, but his entire life. Sabr. Strategic patience. The Arabic word means more than just waiting. It means enduring hardship with purpose. Absorbing pressure with a plan. Looking defeated while victory builds silently inside you. Round 1 begins. Foreman charges. Throws massive punches. Ali does something no one expects. He does not dance. Does not move. He backs against the ropes. Covers up. Lets Foreman hit him. The crowd gasps. Round 2. Same thing. Foreman unleashing everything. Ali just absorbing. Taking punishment. Round 3. 4. 5. People are screaming for Ali to fight back. His corner is panicking. But Ali whispers one word between rounds, Sabr. Round 8. Foreman is exhausted. His arms heavy. His punches slow. Ali has been waiting for this exact moment. He explodes. 5 punches in 2 seconds. Foreman falls. The referee counts. The impossible just happened. This was not luck. This was Sabr. And once you understand what Sabr really means, your entire approach to struggle transforms. Here is what modern life has taught you about patience. Patience is passive. Patience is weakness. Patience means you are not taking action. The world rewards aggression. Speed. Immediate results. If you are not constantly pushing, constantly attacking, constantly moving, you are losing. This mentality dominates everything. Business. Relationships. Personal growth. Hustle culture says, go harder. Go faster. Never stop. But this creates a problem. You burn out. You make mistakes. You waste energy on the wrong battles. You attack when you should wait. You quit when victory is one more round away. Sabr offers a different path. Sabr is not passive waiting. It is active endurance. It is strategic patience with purpose. You are not doing nothing. You are absorbing pressure. Building strength. Waiting for the precise moment when action will have maximum impact. This is what Muhammad Ali understood. And what George Foreman did not. Sabr is an Islamic concept with roots in the Quran. The word appears over 70 times in the Islamic holy text. It is considered one of the highest virtues. But Sabr is commonly mistranslated. Most people translate it as patience. But the Arabic meaning is far deeper. Sabr has 3 dimensions. First, Sabr in worship. Maintaining spiritual practice even when difficult. Praying when you do not feel like it. Fasting when you are hungry. Persisting in faith when tested. Second, Sabr in avoiding sin. Resisting temptation. Controlling anger. Restraining destructive impulses. This requires tremendous inner strength. Third, Sabr in facing hardship. This is the dimension most relevant to daily life. When calamity strikes. When you face injustice. When life becomes unbearable. Sabr is not just enduring. It is enduring with grace. With purpose. With unshakable faith that this hardship serves a greater plan. The Prophet Muhammad said, "How wonderful is the affair of the believer, for his affairs are all good. If something good happens to him, he is grateful. If something bad happens to him, he has Sabr. And that is good for him." This is the essence. Good times and bad times both have value. Both build you. Sabr is the tool that transforms hardship into growth. Muhammad Ali was born Cassius Clay in 1942. Louisville, Kentucky. Growing up in segregated America. He started boxing at age 12. Not for glory. Because someone stole his bicycle and he wanted to learn to fight. He was naturally gifted. Fast. Powerful. Confident. By age 18, he won an Olympic gold medal. By 22, he became heavyweight champion of the world. But something was missing. He felt it. The fame was hollow. The success was empty. He was searching for something deeper. In 1964, he met Malcolm X, started studying Islam. The teachings resonated. Especially the concept of Sabr. He announced his conversion. Changed his name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali. The world was shocked. Many people hated this decision. The media attacked him. Former fans turned against him. But Ali practiced Sabr. He endured the criticism. Stayed true to his faith. This was just the beginning. In 1967, Ali faced a difficult choice that tested his principles. He made his decision, accepted the consequences, and waited. The backlash was immediate. He was stripped of his boxing title, banned from the sport, lost the prime years of his athletic career. But Ali practiced Sabr. He endured, spoke his truth, waited for justice. 3.5 years later, the Supreme Court ruled in his favor. He returned to boxing. But those were 3.5 years he could never get back. Sabr does not mean you avoid all loss. It means you endure loss with dignity. By 1974, Ali was considered past his prime. He had already lost his title to Joe Frazier. He was trying to regain what was taken from him. George Foreman now held the championship, and Foreman seemed unbeatable. The fight was set in Zaire. Don King promoted it as the Rumble in the Jungle. Ali arrived weeks early, connected with the local people. The crowd rallied behind him with tremendous energy. But Ali was not thinking about attacking. He was thinking about Sabr. In training, he did something strange. He spent hours leaning against the ropes, letting sparring partners hit him. His trainers thought he was crazy. You cannot win by getting hit. But Ali was testing something. He realized, the ropes have give. When you lean into them, they absorb energy. And if you cover up properly, you can take punches without serious damage. Most importantly, throwing punches is exhausting. If he could make Foreman throw hundreds of punches without landing clean, Foreman would tire. This was Sabr's strategy. The night of the fight arrived. First round. Foreman came out aggressive, throwing bombs. Ali backed to the ropes, covered his head and body, let Foreman unload. The announcers were confused. What is Ali doing? He is just letting Foreman hit him. Round 2. Same thing. Ali on the ropes, taking punishment. But between rounds, Ali was calm, whispering to himself, Sabr. Trust the process. Round 3, 4, 5. Foreman kept attacking. But his punches were getting slower, his breathing heavier. Ali had not thrown many punches, but he had made Foreman throw hundreds. By round 7, Foreman was completely exhausted. His arms felt like lead. Ali saw it. The moment he had been waiting for. Round 8. Foreman threw a slow jab. Ali slipped it, countered with a perfect combination. Right hand to the head. Foreman stumbled. Ali followed with more punches. Foreman fell. The count began. Foreman could not get up in time. Ali won. The strategy worked. The world called it the rope-a-dope. Ali called it Sabr. Absorb pressure. Wait for the right moment. Then strike with precision. Let's examine the science behind why Sabr works. First, energy conservation. Research in athletic performance shows that explosive effort cannot be sustained. A boxer throwing maximum power punches will fatigue within minutes. The cardiovascular system cannot maintain that output. Ali understood this intuitively. By making Foreman expend energy while conserving his own, Ali created an inevitable outcome. Foreman had to tire. Second, psychological warfare. When you do not react to aggression the way your opponent expects, you create confusion. Foreman expected Ali to run, to dance, to avoid him. When Ali stood there and took punches, it disrupted Foreman's mental game. He started doubting. Why is he not hurt? What is happening? This doubt is corrosive. Third, pattern recognition. Sabr teaches you to see patterns that others miss. Ali noticed that Foreman had one strategy, overwhelming power. No plan B. By neutralizing the power through the ropes, Ali removed Foreman's only weapon. This is strategic thinking at the highest level. Not reacting. Observing. Planning. Executing at the perfect moment. Here is how to practice Sabr in your own life. Step 1. Distinguish between problems and tests. Not every hardship is a problem to solve immediately. Some hardships are tests of your character, tests of your patience, tests of your faith in the process. When difficulty arrives, ask, is this something I must fix right now? Or is this something I must endure with grace? If it is the latter, practice Sabr. Do not waste energy fighting what cannot be fought. Conserve your strength for what matters. Step 2. The strategic pause. Modern life pressures you to react instantly. Someone insults you. React. Someone challenges you. React. A problem appears. React. Sabr says, pause. Breathe. Observe. Responding immediately is often responding poorly. Create space between stimulus and response. In that space, Sabr lives. In that space, you find the wise choice instead of the reactive choice. Step 3. Embrace discomfort as training. Ali trained by getting hit. Deliberately. Because he knew the fight would involve pain. If he could not handle pain, he could not win. Your version, deliberately put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Not dangerous. Just uncomfortable. Cold showers. Difficult conversations. Delayed gratification. Each time, you build Sabr muscles. You learn, I can endure this. And if I can endure this, I can endure anything. Modern culture is in a Sabr crisis. Everything is immediate. Food delivered in minutes. Entertainment on demand. Communication instant. This has eroded our ability to wait, to endure, to trust the process. The result, people quit too early. Give up on relationships after one argument. Abandon careers after one setback. Stop training after one bad workout. They never develop Sabr. They never learn that the greatest victories require the longest endurance. Ali's greatest victory was not in the ring. It was the 21 years he lived with Parkinson's disease. Diagnosed in 1984. Just 3 years after retiring. The disease slowly took everything. His speed. His speech. His movement. The man who once floated like a butterfly could barely walk. The man whose words inspired millions could barely speak. But he never complained. Never asked why me. He endured. With grace. With dignity. This was his final demonstration of Sabr. Enduring the unendurable. Not with bitterness. But with faith that even this suffering had meaning. In his later years, Ali was asked, "Do you regret anything?" He said, "I do not regret standing up for what I believed. I do not regret the years they took from me. I do not regret this disease. Everything made me who I am." That is Sabr. Not just enduring hardship, but transforming it. Finding meaning in it. Using it as fuel for growth. The Islamic scholar Ibn Qayyim wrote, Sabr is of two types. Sabr in staying away from sins, and Sabr in the face of trials. Both are difficult. But the Sabr of trials is a gift. Because it purifies the soul. Ali's life was a continuous trial. Racism. Persecution. Exile. Disease. But each trial refined him. Made him greater. Not despite the hardship. Because of it. Here is what Sabr does not mean. It does not mean accepting injustice without action. Ali took a stand on his principles. That was action. But he did it with Sabr. He stated his position clearly. Accepted the consequences. And waited for justice to unfold. It does not mean suppressing your emotions. Sabr is not pretending hardship does not hurt. It hurts. Acknowledge the pain. Feel it fully. But do not let it control you. Do not let it make you quit. It does not mean waiting forever. Sabr is strategic. You wait until the right moment. Then you act decisively. Ali waited until round 8. Not because he was scared to fight earlier. But because earlier was not the right time. Timing is everything. Sabr teaches you to recognize that moment. Let me tell you what happens when you develop Sabr. First, your emotional regulation transforms. Things that used to trigger you lose their power. Someone insults you? You pause. Observe. Decide if response is even necessary. Often it is not. Second, your decision quality improves dramatically. When you are not reacting from emotion, you are thinking clearly. You see options you could not see before. You choose the path that serves you, not the path that feels good in the moment. Third, your resilience becomes extraordinary. Life will test you. Repeatedly. Without Sabr, you break. With Sabr, you bend. And bending is surviving. Fourth, you become dangerous. Not violent. Dangerous. Because someone with Sabr cannot be pressured into mistakes. Cannot be rushed. Cannot be broken. They will outlast you. Outthink you. Outendure you. Muhammad Ali died on June 3, 2016. He was 74 years old. By the end, he could barely speak. But his presence still commanded respect. Leaders from around the world attended his funeral. Not because he was a boxer. Because he was a man who lived Sabr. Who endured decades of hardship without losing his soul. His daughter Rashida said, "He taught us that life will hit you. And it will hit hard. But you do not have to hit back immediately. Sometimes the greatest power is in how you take the punch." That is Sabr. Your Sabr practice begins now. Not someday. Now. Look at your life. What are you rushing? What are you forcing? What are you reacting to instead of responding to? Identify those areas. Then practice the pause. When pressure comes, when someone pushes you, when hardship arrives, do not react. Pause. Breathe. Ask, what is the wise response? Not the fast response. The wise one. Often the wise response is, endure. Wait. Conserve energy. Let them exhaust themselves. Then act when the moment is right. This is Sabr. This is how Ali defeated Foreman. This is how Ali endured exile. This is how Ali faced Parkinson's. Not by fighting everything. But by choosing his battles. By enduring what must be endured. By waiting for the precise moment when action matters most. When you feel pressure today, remember, you do not have to react. You can absorb. You can wait. You can practice Sabr. And in that patience, you will find a power that aggression can never touch. The power to outlast. To outthink. To win not by attacking first, but by enduring longest.